Hello, friends, and welcome to this very special edition of Midstate Magazine. I'm Davita Jackson.
And I'm Warren Vinegar, and it is a special edition of Midstate, our Easter show.
Our
Davita,
Easter show.
How do you feel about Easter?
I love Easter. I love everything about Easter. I still get Easter baskets, and I'm 18.
Hey, you know, there's nothing wrong with getting Easter
And the
baskets.
little cute little bunnies.
I mean, bunnies are great. What about the Cadbury bunny?
Well, how does that go? Doesn't it go?
Yeah, like
But it's a chicken.
right.
Chickens go.
It does the funky chicken. Right. I don't know what even got that started.
We should start that. We should have our fans write in and ask us, why do they go when it's a bunny? We don't know. We're going to find out. And I'm just glad Easter is coming up. But right now we're going to check in with Charlie and Amy in Midstate News.
Hello and welcome to Midstate News. I'm Amy McGarity.
And I'm Charlie Marlowe. Methodist Medical Center and the Peoria Police Department are reaping big benefits from a program to save lives. On Thursday, police officers presented Methodist with a plaque to thank the hospital for providing the department with portable defibrillators to carry in their patrol cars. 2 years ago, Methodist donated 45 of the automated external defibrillators to the police department. On March 18th, Officer Jack Bays collapsed while responding to a home invasion. Officers Ron Hill and Patricia Taylor used a defibrillator to resuscitate Baez. Peoria's newest memorial will be done soon, and organizers are looking for volunteers. The Jewish Federation of Peoria is looking for volunteers to help fill containers with 11 million buttons. Each button represents one life lost during the Holocaust. Bradley student Jake Huberman is one of the volunteers who has been helping to make this memorial possible.
Memorializing the Holocaust was a community effort, and API helped bring Bradley into the mix by counting buttons last year and then unloading them this year. I think when people come to see the 6 million buttons, it will help put the magnitude of the genocide in perspective.
The memorial is located in the shops at Grand Prairie. The memorial is scheduled to open next week.
The controversy over the Sears block in downtown Peoria continued this week. An economic analysis released by the Heartland Group has indicated that a museum would be the best fit for the block, as well as the best choice for a developing downtown Peoria. The museum would improve the city, not only financially, but culturally as well, according to the report. Not all Peorians agree, including Mayor Ransburg, who felt that the report was totally useless. Even the report concedes that in this economy, the museum would have to surprise and delight in order to succeed. Peoria's First United Methodist Church was home to a spirited concert this past Sunday. Some 400 people gathered at the church to watch the African Children's Choir sing and dance at a benefit concert. The children come from Uganda, Kenya, and other African countries. Donations from the show help feed, house, and clothe the members of the choir. The choir began in 1984 and has since performed concerts in the United States, Canada, and Great Britain.
Bradley professor Ken Hoffman recently traveled to show his artwork in another country. Reporter Amber Capel has more with the story.
Not only is a professor of art at Bradley University, he also is a renowned artist worldwide, recently returning from an exhibit in Argentina.
So I was there for about 4 days. Had an opening of my paintings called Animales Fantásticos.
When looking at Hoffman's paintings, you may notice a reoccurring theme.
There's like a little family of animals that I work with, so I return to the pig and the cat and the dog and the bird. That seems to be the ones that I kind of repeat over and over, and I keep finding new things to paint. So,
if you want to see some of Ken Hoffman's paintings featured in the exhibit Animales Fantásticos, you won't have to make a trip to South America. He is planning another exhibit in New York City for this summer.
So I'll probably take some of the newer paintings that were shown in the Argentina show, and then I'll probably build onto it and then make the New York show from it.
In the future, Hoffman is also open to sharing his work with a European audience.
I would like to show in Europe again if I could. I think Germany would be nice to have another show in Germany. I showed there several years ago in Friedrichshafen, but I'd like to have another show in Germany. England has a great art scene there. London would be fabulous, so there's some more places I'd like to exhibit my work.
Peoria City Manager Michael McKnight has decided to retire. McKnight retired Friday after 30 years of service to the city. McKnight says, "I tried to manage with honesty and integrity." At the retirement ceremony, McKnight said goodbye to friends and co-workers. The City Council voted to hire Ben Ewart as interim city manager. Ewart will start next week. In this week's Oddly Enough, people get tattoos for many reasons these days, but one London woman's case is a bit different. An 85-year-old former nurse paid $40 to have a Do Not Resuscitate symbol tattooed on her chest. She hopes that in the event of an emergency, that will get the message. While she doesn't believe that it will spark any trends, she does hope it will spark a debate. Jad, what do you got for us today in sports?
Yeah, we're jumping right to the good news, and we are going to start with the Peoria Chiefs. As the cold weather continues in Peoria, there's at least one source of heat, the Red Hot Chiefs. The defending league champions looking to continue their torrid start and make it 6 wins in a row. The Cedar Rapids Colonels have other plans. To the highlights we go, out to O'Brien Field, and it was a cold one. That hot chocolate probably went down nicely. The Chiefs in the bottom of the second. Terry Evans here with a double down the right field line. That brings in Travis Hansen to make it 1-0. Then in the third inning, it's Hansen smacking a double to left, scoring Mike McCoy and Reed Gorecki. Chiefs lead 4-0. Later, it's Terry Evans again. He went 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Here he plays Hansen and John Santor. The Chiefs win it 8-0 and are now 6-0 on the young season. Now to Bradley baseball. The Braves game against Illinois Chicago was canceled due to snow in Chicago. Bradley will now play 10 of their next 11 games at O'Brien Field. This weekend, the Braves play Southern Illinois. Friday's first pitch is set for 4. Saturday's doubleheader begins at 1, as does Sunday's series finale. The softball team has a series scheduled for this weekend with Evansville, a doubleheader on Saturday, and a single game on Sunday. All games begin at noon. Now to the hard courts where we find the women's and men's tennis teams in early conference play. Bradley is on the road this weekend, and that's the men. They're going to be at Drake on Friday at 4, at Creighton on Saturday, and an early start for that matchup with the Blue Jays. Game starts at 10 o'clock. And while the men are on the road, the women will be at home. Friday, the Lady Braves match up with Drake at 2, Saturday against Creighton at 10, and Sunday they take on Northern Iowa at 10. Now to professional sports, the Bulls gave Jerry Krause a big smile last night. Chicago beat the Pacers 115-103. Jamal Crawford had a career-high 33 points. Jalen Rose added 27. This was only the Bulls' 3rd win against the Pacers in their last 19 meetings. A long, cold night for the Cardinals in Colorado. A game that seemed endless, the Cardinals finally pulled out and beat the Rockies in 13 innings. And what a night for Jim Edmonds. He went 4 for 6 with 2 doubles, a home run, and 5 RBIs. The Cubs beat the Expos 6-1, a much better outing for Matt Clement compared to last week. Clement pitched 7 innings, giving up only 1 run while striking out 5 Expos. And the White Sox defeated the Indians 5-3 in extra innings. Jose Valentin had the game-winning RBI single. The White Sox are now on a 4-game winning streak after being swept by the Royals to open up the season. And finally, you know, the college basketball season is over with Syracuse being your national champions. But over the weekend was the slam dunk and three-point contest for the other college players. And take a good look at this dunk from a player from St. Peter's. Now, not only does it look like he's wearing a jock strap on his head, look what he does after the dunk. I mean, what the heck is this guy doing? Not only does he dunk it, but he leaves footprints on the backboard for sure. Take another look. Tell you what, these guys are nuts. And in case you were wondering, he got the lowest score for that funny but odd attempt to win over the judges. So, college is over. Syracuse, your champion. Chiefs are playing well. That's it. I'm done.
Thanks a lot, Chad.
Thanks, Chad.
For Midstate News, I'm Amy McGarity.
And I'm Charlie Marlowe. Back to you, Davita and Warren.
Thanks, guys. You know, Davita, I think I know why the Cadbury bunny goes bok bok.
Why?
Because if they just did a bunny sound, it'd be like.
Because bunnies don't make sounds. You're
Don't make any
so
sound.
smart, Warren. What would I do without you? But you know, Easter, you know, a lot of people celebrate it. Its origins are in Christianity, right?
Yeah, actually, but the word Easter is actually a pagan word. I don't know if you knew that. Well, yeah, I mean, it's okay. It just, I don't know, it goes way back.
Way back?
I actually started it.
You started it. I mean,
No,
I know
but,
you were old and everything, but
Resurrection Sunday is the.
you're supposed to call it Resurrection Sunday?
Yeah, that's what the
Thank
Christians.
you so much. I didn't know that. Thank you.
Just a little trivia for you. But let's check in with Josh Fletcher now in the Critics Corner.
Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Critics Corner. I'm your host, Josh Fletcher, and with me, as always, is my homeboy, Dallas. Today here at Critics Corner, we would like to honor everyone's favorite decade, the 80s. So we have chosen 2 awesome flicks. Our first movie features Henry Thomas playing a young man named Elliot who befriends a likable alien affectionately referred to as E.T. Elliot finds E.T. wandering around his backyard in search of food. Quickly realizing that E.T. means him no harm, he brings E.T. into his house where he tries to hide him from the rest of his family. That doesn't work out so well, as Elliot's sister, played by Drew Barrymore, soon finds out about E.T.
Elliot.
What?
Elliot. Elliot.
I taught him how to talk now. He can talk now.
Elliot.
E.T., can you say that? Can you say E.T.? E.T.
E.T. E.T. E.T. E.T. Hmm? E.T. home from...
E.T. and Elliot soon become so attached that everything that E.T. experiences is felt by Elliot, which provides for a couple of humorous situations. Despite a very close friendship, Elliot knows that it is best for E.T. to go back to his planet. The only problem is finding a way to get him home. Our next film takes a dark turn. The 80s horror classic A Nightmare on Elm Street stars Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger, a deranged demon that invades people's dreams. The teenagers in a small suburban town are Freddy's primary targets.
Please, God.
This is God.
The teens have no idea why they're being attacked in their dreams. They just know they need to find a way to stop Freddy before anyone else gets hurt. E.T. and A Nightmare on Elm Street are two awesome 80s movies that made an indelible mark on the motion picture industry. That's it for this edition of Critics Corner. Back to you, Warren and Davita.
Is it over? Is it over? Okay.
I don't like
that
scary
was a good movie as always. Thanks, Josh. I was a little bit scared. Nightmare on Elm Street scares me a lot.
Me
you
too.
know that?
Me
But
too.
speaking of movies, you know, Jesus Christ Superstar, or the next time the Peoria Players,
Right.
maybe they do the Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat,
Mhm.
the next Donny Osmond is sitting right here next to me. And
Right.
you know why?
You-
They need a
you
close
wanna-
up.
here,
Close
look.
up.
See
Close
this?
up.
See the hand?
Look at
See the
this.
hand? See
Look
the
at
hand?
this. Magic.
Here we go.
Just magic. Oh. Oh, yes. Look at that hair. Look at
That's
that
right.
hair.
It's not real.
You could be
It's a
cast
weave.
as Jesus, you
It's a
know,
weave.
because you have the whole hair and the sandals.
And the sandals.
And you have the Jesus sandals
the
on.
sandales.
Yes, next Donny Osmond. But how about that? We're going to
Next
go to
song.
Matt and Jonna with State of the Arts, and I'll hide some eggs for you or do something.
Hi, I'm Jonna Bond.
And I'm Matt Strutzel. Welcome to State of the Arts. So, Jonna, every week we have on different musical artists,
Yep.
but I still don't know what your favorite type of music is.
Well, honestly, if I had to stick to one person, I'd have to stay loyal to Madonna. But if I had to choose a genre, I'd pretty much choose kind of rockabilly, Elvis Presley type music.
Okay.
I'd have to say that.
So through 6 Degrees of Separation, maybe there's some similarity to blues, maybe?
Maybe, which brings us to our jazz band that's going to be on. It's Princess Lydia and the Blue Knights.
Yeah.
So here they go.
Hey, come on, baby, don't will give you some of mine. Hey, baby, don't you wanna go back to that same old place, sweet home Chicago? Yours and I will give you some of mine. Hey, baby, don't you wanna go back to that same old place, sweet home Chicago? Hey, come on, come on, come on, come on, hey, come on, come on, come on, hey, back to that same old place, sweet home Chicago. Oh yeah.
That was great. That was the song Sweet Home Chicago, and that's actually one of my personal favorites. I love that song. Every time I hear it, it gets better. But apparently we have a community calendar this week. Jonna, why don't you...
That's right. We do have a community calendar, Matt. It's Bradley University's Jazz Ensemble and Bradley's Jazz Lab Band on Saturday, May 3rd at 7:30 p.m. in the Dingledine Music Center on Bradley's campus. The tickets are $3 for adults, and students get admitted free. So that sounds like it might be a little bit of fun.
I heard Princess Lydia and the Blue Knights actually have another song for us.
That's right. What's it called?
Thrill Is Gone. You want to hear it?
I do want to hear it. Let's hear it.
Tell you that the thrill is gone. Thrill is gone away. Thrill is gone. Sugar, thrill is gone away. You've done me wrong, baby, yeah. You're gonna be sorry one day. I wanna tell you that the thrill is gone. Thrill is gone away. Thrill is gone. Sugar, thrill is gone away. You've done me wrong, baby, yeah. You're gonna be sorry one day. Hey, 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 hey. Whoa. You know, sometimes you get in a relationship and things are just not working out. You do all that you can all that you do. And no matter how hard you try, all you can say is, Because I'll tell you something, after a while it just gets to be too much. You do everything that you can, and it just don't work no how. The best thing that you can do is turn around, get one of those real serious stances, put your hand on your hip, don't let your backbone slip, and say, I'm free, yeah, free, yeah, free now from your spell. I'm want to tell you to go to hell, but all I can do is wish you well. Hey, hey, till it's gone, till it's gone, till it's gone, till it's gone, till it's gone. Gone, 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 till it's 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 gone away.
Again, that was great, and I'm Matt Strutzel.
And I'm Jonna Bond. Remember, if it's not us, it's not State of the Arts.
Back to you, Warren and DeVita.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, that was a fitting SOA for the upcoming Easter Sunday.
How was that a fitting SOA, and it's not Easter Sunday? You have a couple more days, Warren. Okay.
I'm just going to hide
You don't
behind
know.
this.
You're going to hide behind
Like,
this. Speaking of hiding, Warren, speaking
Yes.
of hiding,
Okay.
Easter eggs. You still hide Easter eggs?
I actually, well, I have a little sister, so.
You hide them for her?
We hide the eggs for my little sister.
Okay.
I try to get some of them.
Don't tell anyone. I still hide Easter eggs too.
For yourself?
And I decorate them and everything the night before Easter. We do the whole big thing. I know. I'm still in college, but it doesn't matter.
Well, here, let's check out this PSA before we embarrass ourselves too much.
Life may not be as easy as pushing a button, but with e-file from the IRS, your taxes can be. It's the fastest, surest way to get your taxes behind you. So ask your tax preparer or visit us on the web.
So, Warren, what's your favorite part of Easter?
I would definitely have to say the candy. The candy
I love
is.
the candy. The Cadbury eggs, little bunnies.
I don't know about Cadbury eggs.
You don't
Those are
like
pretty
the Cadbury
gross.
eggs? We just
And
had
what's
a whole
that?
thing
Isn't there
about
like
the
an egg in it?
I know, but it has like caramel and nougat.
You don't put
and
egg in
strawberries
chocolate.
and cream and.
No.
We just had a whole conversation about the Cadbury eggs. How do you not like them?
The bunny is okay. The actual candy, it's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
It's
whatever.
It's
what
sin.
about the bunnies?
It's sin.
Do you get bunnies? I still get big bunnies.
Right, I get chocolate bunnies. Yeah, sweet tarts.
You go to church, you get the whole Easter outfit.
That's the second
and
week
everything.
I've referenced sweet tarts.
I think we need a candy break or something. So let's go to Anna Crilly and taking it to the streets.
Here, taken to the streets again. Every time we come out here, we run the risk of danger. But fear not, there are many men and women who risk their lives day in and day out to protect us all. So, in this edition of Taking It to the Streets, we decided to interview the protectors of the streets. What's it like protecting the streets?
Well, the streets of Peoria are always interesting. We do a lot of interesting things, a lot of medical emergencies, along with a lot of trauma. We have several car accidents every day, as well as people who are having respiratory problems and cardiac problems that we help out and transport to the hospital every day.
It's a very interesting job. There's always different types of calls. Nothing is ever the same. And with all the new things that are happening in the world, we have to be prepared for everything, and we're constantly learning new things.
So, what's it like protecting the streets here?
It's actually pretty nice. We, do a lot for the community on and off Bradley's campus. It's a fun job. It's something I've always wanted to do, and something, I look forward to every day coming to work.
Do you have any funny experiences that have happened along the way?
One day I responded to a call on Western Avenue where a patient was passed out on the side of the street. And when we got there and woke him up, we asked him where he was from. He told me he had fallen out of the sky from heaven, and he was good friends with Jesus.
So, since you work at a college campus, are there any funny stories you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, I can come up with one. A year ago in August, when everybody was coming back to school, it's the first 3 days before school starts, move-in weekend. We had a female who over here in front of McMillan Hall. She the first night, Friday night, She came in night early. Well, we caught her, you know, they had a coping about as high as this brick wall right here in front of McMillan, and she's walking into it. You know, she was so drunk, kept walking into it. And then, you know, we stopped her and said, "What are you doing?" She goes, "I'm trying to get in this building." Well, you know, well, what are you doing right here? Well, we're trying to get in the building. And she was really drunk and stuff, but just kept walking into the wall.
What's it like protecting the streets?
Well, let me tell you, it's not an easy job, but somebody's got to do that, and that somebody is your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
So, what's it like protecting the streets?
Well, it's tough fighting for a world that fears and hates you. Being a little bit different than the rest, that's tough. And also it's hard to swim because I'm made of metal.
Hey, uh-oh, spider sense tingling. Gotta go.
Well, I know I feel a lot safer now. This is Anna Crilly taking it to the streets. And God bless all you heroes. Back to you, Davida and Warren.
Wow, thanks, Anna.
Yeah.
Another week, another show under our belts. Davida, I think we're getting pretty good at this.
You know, no. Some of us are, and by some of us, I mean me.
Ouch.
Yes. Oh no, I was just playing. You know I love you like my brother. You know I love you.
Like a brother from another mother?
Wow. That was wow.
Is that right?
But we forgot to talk about, Easter is about family.
Right. So, it's
about family and eating.
Having some food.
Lots of good food.
A lot of good food.
Lots of good food.
It's next to Thanksgiving, probably.
Yeah, it is.
As really good food.
Yeah. Well, we hope to see you all next week. Enjoy the nice weather. Enjoy your Easters being with your families.
Yeah, definitely. Take care, everybody. And we'll see you next week.
See you next week.